Hey, what's up? Today we're going to look at a play from Packers win over the Steelers. This is 6:52 left in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 9. Packers are 11 personnel. We'll get into all that. At this point in the game, Packers are up 10 down the Steelers territory, trying to, I think, at the 40 something. We'll see that in a minute, I guess. Trying to put some points on the board before and just kind of salt this game away a little bit. 29-19, I believe, at this point. So we'll look at the throw. It's going to be a completion. We've got some mugged up linebackers here. Completion of Doubs on the left side of your screen there. Nice throw. And then Doubs, being his weird little self, poses and looks around. All right, man, what do we got? So we've got 11 personnel, which is going to be running back. Count the running back first. 1. We got our tight ends. 1. That means we've got our 3 wide receivers. Steelers are in a, looks like, single high based on these guys being off. Looks like cover 3. Look, they got these guys mugged up here. You got 2 guys mugged up here. You got lurkers. You got all kinds of stuff. Who's coming, who's not. It's 3rd and 9. Are they going to bring pressure? Are they not going to bring pressure? What are we going to do? The Packers are doing, again, we'll look at this. Looks like cover 3. Packers are running from this side, something called bow, which is this kind of hitch route. Packers call it an arrow route, paired with an in cutter, kind of a basic or a dig over the top, wrapping that around. And then over here, they kind of look like they're doing the same thing, with Golden kind of more of a kind of in-breaking kind of snag route there, and then an out from Doubs right there. And again, it's going to go to Doubs. Off coverage here, it's probably where Love is looking. Right away, you don't know, because if you think about this, kind of what they're trying to do, this concept over here, this bow concept, you're looking to attack the middle of the field. You don't know what these guys are doing. Are they mugging up? Are they going to drop? A lot of times you get the mug and drop if they're not blitzing. That's what they're going to end up doing, which will then, it mucks up the read, and then also, kind of mucks up the middle of the field. And so what you think is going to be, these guys are kind of spot drop zone. Maybe you hit a window there to Watson if you're looking there. But if you're looking at drop and you got these guys dropping off the line, you're probably not looking at that first read. So then over there, you've got this kind of snag route from Golden, and you've got this out route from Doubs. Probably where he's looking off the bat, I believe, and he's going to kind of check to see what the coverage is going to be. But if he wants to work the middle of the field, he can. If these guys, we're going to see as what a lot of quarterbacks like to do, they'll look down the middle of the field. If these guys are dropping, if these guys aren't dropping, he probably goes middle, or he probably takes this as the hot, honestly. It's 3rd and 9. And so if these guys are coming, that means there's pressure, and I believe this is the built-in hot there, this arrow route from Kraft, I think, off that side. But if they're not coming, that means the middle of the field is kind of out of the picture, and then he moves over to Doubs over here, depending on kind of what happens over here. Because even if you've got an in-breaking snag route from Golden here, if you've got this guy, dropping wide, he's probably taking that away. So you're probably looking hot. So if this is getting real messy, real quick. So hitch, wrap. We're going to say if these guys are coming, that's probably the way it's going to work out. These guys are coming. We are throwing hot to Kraft. Kraft's going to start looking back, and that's where this route's going, probably, unless someone drops underneath it. If not, if these guys drop out, we're moving off of that. We're moving over here. Maybe you look there, but if he was dropping wide, you're probably not going there. Means you're probably looking out. So if you're looking at like true read, the read's determined by the defense and what they're doing post snap. Because this would be like 1 to 2 if you're reading that out. But that's probably not even, or that's 1 if it's hot, but it's not even on the table if these guys are dropping because you're attacking the middle of the field. The middle of the field is closed. It doesn't matter. All right. So that's what we got. Now, the way they're going to get to this, they're going to get to 3. They're going to get to like a cover 3 deep safety look. But the way they're going to get to it is you're dropping. He's buzzing down, and then they're taking him and dropping him out. So you got this weird, let's say inverse, not invert coverage, but you're getting to a different way. Now, this man here has a long way to run. If I were to guess, I'd say they already ran this concept, bow, earlier. I think they ran it from the right side, if I'm not mistaken. If they're looking to take that away, if they think that's something that's going to lean on, I think he's buzzing down to try to take that away. You're mudding up the read, you're trying to take that away. Love reads this, Love sees this, and makes a really nice throw in it. And that's kind of what I want to point out today. We're going on a little long already, so we'll get to the play. So 11 personnel, you see him buzzing down right there. Now, if Love throws this, we'll see. If Love does not see him, we got the Outbreaker, because this man's retreating here. Let me get there we go. That means retreating, so that's the easy option. These two guys have dropped back, again, taken away the middle of the field. You're not throwing hot to him. You're not throwing the middle of the field to him, because these guys are taken away. Golden's running the snag route right into him. Golden's not being there. You're throwing a Doubs. Now, if you're throwing a Doubs on that out route and you got a retreating guy there, I think it'd be real easy to just throw that ball on a line. However, thank you. You're welcome for the sound effect. He's buzzing underneath, and we're going to see how that looks like as we get there. If Love throws this on a line, and maybe it might still get there, you know. The way he's undercutting it, if that's left anywhere inside or if that's thrown on a line, that man's looking to undercut it. Instead, Love sees him. Blue pen there. Sorry, that keeps reversing on me. Blue pen. Love sees him and kind of layers a throw out there. It's one of those where, like, a lot of times that out route, you're going to put a zip on that. But with this undercut here, Love puts a little extra hair than he otherwise would. We'll see it from the backside. And there we go. So we'll look at it from the backside with all of that knowledge now. So these guys here, they're going to drop out. That's Patrick Queen and Wilson, the rookie, second-year guy. When was he drafted? I think second-year guy. We're going to get, I think that's our man down at the bottom there, is gut buzzing, and then we're going to have a retreat back deep. So we're going to watch. We can see it. We're going to see him flash into our screen here. Drop, drop. That man here is dropping back. I think I highlighted the wrong guy on the wide view there. But he's dropping. He's taking over the 3. There he is there. So you can see if this ball's on a line, I guess it's a little better to see from this angle. If that ball's on a line, that guy might be in a position where he's buzzing underneath to pick that, and there's no one. That's one of those. He'd still be running. I mean, he wouldn't be. He's fast. He'd be back there in 3 seconds or whatever. But there's no one back there. That's a pick 6. And seeing him, you throw that over the top, and we'll see Love. You put a little more air on that. Let's back this up a little bit. We'll just watch him. Watch his head, stripe on his helmet. He sees the rotation. You can see him kind of looking down. He's looking over that way. These guys are dropping. He sees the rotation over there. My answer is Doubs. I know my answer is Doubs because, again, this guy here. We got Queen taking away the snag. We got Wilson dropping underneath what would be Watson right there. You could probably hit Kraft there, but that'd bay your hot. But we got the rotation. I got Doubs on the outside, on and out, but I got to put some air underneath this because he's looking to drop underneath it. Bang. Nicely done. Good read from Love. Good call in the moment, and well done by Doubs, and just good job being a little weirdo. And there is, just to highlight him real quick, it's my old buddy John Kuhn right over there on the sideline. So hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. I will talk to you later.